Well, I was a very happy person when I started the 8 week challenge, and things have just ratcheted up a bit. Things have just gotten even better as far as feeling happy, as far as a sense of well being, and as far as a sense of loving interaction with others. Doing something, even that takes that little amount of time, the practice of doing it every day, has been very beneficial for me. I enjoy it so much that on 2 or 3 days a week, I'll do it more than once a day. I'll do it 2 or 3 times a day, just because it's so incredibly uplifting. It just feels so good. The neat thing about the top character strengths is that these are skills that I already possess. I came to the table with these skills, but I wasn't aware of exactly what all my top five were. The reason I find that so beneficial is because I don't have to go read another book. I don't have to go take another seminar to learn how to do something, to learn how to do my goals or how to do whatever. My top five character strengths, they're in my toolkit. I already own them. And so when I'm looking for how to get closer to this goal or how to accomplish my intention, I don't have to go in other places where other teachers, other books might say, this is how you do it. Now I look at my top five character strengths and I know I've already, why not go the easy way? Who hasn't looked at their goals sometime in their life and heard some way to attain their goals or accomplish their goals? Me too. This way I found to be most effective. When I read over my top three goals in these three categories every day, just read them over, it just takes seconds. I have found that this week it would modify a little bit. This week I'd find a way to reword it, and the next day I'd find a way to reword another one or modify it a little bit. And so my goals have become refined. They have become succinct. One of the things, for an example, is I had a 12-year-old car that was just everything was breaking down. Every month it was another $500,000 to fix something else that went wrong, and I figured, okay, it's time. It's time for new transportation, and I searched the kind of cars that I might want that would serve my needs. And 2 days ago, I picked up a brand new 2012 five-door hatchback, just exactly the car that I wanted. This car has better features than the one I test drove. It has way more features than I thought I was getting for that price. By the way, I factory ordered it. First time in my life I've ever factory ordered a car. But I thought, hey, if I'm going to get a car, I might as well get the one I want. So I picked out the colors and the accessories and everything that I wanted. There wasn't one already built that way. And so they said 6 to 8 weeks. It took 5 weeks. And yeah, yesterday I drove it around for the first time. So I have buyer's delight. So the goal did not, by using this method of goaltending, the result was not just adequate. The result was not just satisfactory. It was not just good. But the result was way better than I had imagined. And that's why I'm calling it buyer's delight. And I'm welcome for this to happen for the rest of my life in everything I do. Being an uplifter has provided me with the means and a way of being of service to others. And those that, if you've done that, if you've been of service to others consciously and noticed, you've also noticed how good it feels. I happen to be a recovering alcoholic, and I happen to be a retired minister of church. And when I think about this Uplifters group, the feeling I have every time I attend the group and then I walk away, it's like it's at least as good or better as the best 12-step recovery meeting I've ever been to in over 30 years. It's at least as good or better as any Sunday go-to-meeting church experience I've had in 40 years. I'm not saying it doesn't replace that. My recovery and my 12 steps and my church and my spiritual life are still very, very important to me. What I'm saying is that the feeling of uplifting, the feeling of loving kindness within such a group of other people practicing loving kindness it's unmatched.